We are at the Smith House today. We recently did a video when we went to the Dillard House, and you guys have commented several times that you've been to the Smith House and you really like that. The Dillard House is under new ownership now, but the Smith House, from what we have read, is still family owned, and we're hoping for a good meal, so we'll take you along and see what we get.
So this is the front. The parking lot is off to the right, coming in off the main road. There's not a whole lot of RV parking here. And Dahlonega is kind of notorious for not having good parking anyways. What's today's date, babe?
Today is January, I don't know.
19th? 20th?
I don't know. I was not prepared for that question. The 17th. Today is January 17th.
Yeah, as you can tell, there's still snow on the ground from our big snowstorm we had last week.
Yeah, they're having to shovel the sidewalk over there.
So I guess we're going this way for the Smith House dining room. And it's about 12 o'clock and it's probably about 49 degrees out.
This is cute. We got a little gift shop. Christmas items are 20% off.
That's where you check in for the hotel. Because this is a restaurant, hotel, and resort.
Oh, they got their own relishes.
Yeah.
And honeys.
It'll be $47.09.
Do you guys do a military discount or anything like that?
You know I understand.
Okay. Do I leave a tip on that or what?
Yeah, you can, or you can leave cash on the table.
Let me leave a tip on there.
Okay. You can leave it on your receipt right here. There you go.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Just go down these steps here?
absolutely downstairs to the right.
What if somebody's handicapped? How'd they get through?
We have a lift here, but it's not working at the moment, so we have a ramp that you can take down.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Restrooms are this way.
Oh, there's a gold mine.
You want to go look?
Yeah.
What's this all about?
There's a gold mine. Hold on. So Dahlonega is where they found the big gold strike before the California gold strike. The gold strike in the North Georgia mountains was in Dahlonega, and that's where we're at. Welcome. Look at that. Look at a mine. So this is a mine. Oh, you can. Oh, I didn't know there was glass.
Yeah.
So that's a shaft. So if you can read that, gold mine discovered in 1899. Shaft up. Oh, look at the video.
Getting ready to descend down here in this mine. Look up through here and you can see they've done almost a perfect hole through here. So I'm coming around and holding on the side. Like I said earlier, these steps right here is where they laid boards across. One board to another, and then they dug straight down and set the next board down. Pretty ingenious for that time period. It's amazing. They built these, cut these little sleeves out.
All right,
and
that's
worked
pretty
off
cool.
of them.
So there's a little gold mine shaft. I didn't know they had that here in the restaurant on the property. That's pretty cool.
How you doing, guys?
Hi, how are you?
Good. Is it two of you?
Yeah.
All right, get that top two and keep that bottom right this way. We have any of these smaller things, whichever one you like. I'll be right with you.
All right.
Thank you.
Sit here.
Yeah. Smells good in here.
It smells really good.
Smells like Southern cooking.
This is the Smith House. There's hardly anybody here. Sitting next to the fireplace.
Who had the water limit?
I did.
Get your 2 straws.
All right, thank you.
You'll be right out, of course.
Thank you. I guess at a restaurant like this, there's no wait for your food. It just comes right out because it's already ready.
Yeah. Looks like you got an assortment of
Little cornbread pieces and then rolls.
Everybody get you some room real fast. We got some fried chicken and mashed potatoes. We got some gravy for your taters. We got some fried okra, steak and gravy, cream corn, collard greens, and black-eyed peas. So if y'all need anything else, let me know. I'll be right with you.
Okay, thank you.
all right, baby. It looks
It looks really good. So the collard greens were optional, but we like collard greens, so we're gonna
you just have to ask for them. They don't come on the menu.
gravy, mashed potatoes. I love these
Fried okras.
fried okra, cream corn, black-eyed peas.
All
Looks
right,
good.
let's dig in. So far so good. That's country fried steak. That's what that is.
Country
Country fried steak. Cornbread is really good. I like cornbread so far.
I couldn't fit the chicken on my plate yet.
No, we'll come back and get that. Now this is all you can eat, guys. So, and it's like $22 a person. And if you really think about it, for a buffet that's bringing the food to you, that's a pretty good price.
And it includes dessert
Oh yeah, and drinks.
and drinks. So this time of year, they're only open 3 days a week, and I really thought it would be busier since they're only open 3 days a week right now. But there's only 2 other tables that have people sitting at them.
So here's my first impression. A lot of people in the last video on the Dillard House was kind of hit and miss whether or not people liked it or not. I'm going to be honest with you. I did like the food. We had good service and the food was good. So far at the Smith House, it's about the same kind of cuisine, and the food's good. So far, I'd still recommend both places. We have had or heard about the Dillard House changing ownership and the food going downhill a little bit, but we were there a month ago and the food was pretty good.
Any more collard greens?
Oh yeah. Is it the slow season right now or what?
Yeah, January 1st is when we died down. We had like 700 people on Saturdays. It was,
Oh,
we had
wow.
1,300 people for Thanksgiving come in. So
Right.
as soon as January 1st comes around, we died down quick. So it's kind of, we've been doing a lot of DIY projects now.
So I kind of consider myself a sweet tea connoisseur, and I'm very critical on sweet teas. So the sweet tea here, I wouldn't recommend it. But to our pleasant surprise, they also have lemonade. The lemonade, smack your mama good. I recommend that.
So as a tip, don't rush in reordering seconds of anything, because I'm noticing as I'm putting some more potatoes on my plate from the first bowl, they're cold. So that's the only disadvantage I see as far as a family style environment like this.
As you can tell, we didn't like anything, all the empty bowls.
Are we still good over here, guys?
What's your name, man?
My name's Evan.
Evan?
Evan, yes.
How long you worked here?
Actually, my whole family works here, so I've been here my entire life. So that's the owner right there. He's cooking chicken. His birthday was yesterday. He was 77 years old. So.
Oh,
that's
wow.
And my little one's upstairs, so I'm the 4th generation. So my little one's says, so everybody you see
awesome.
here is related. So.
Do y'all own the place?
Yeah. So
Oh, okay.
that's my grandfather. He owns it right now, but my great grandfather is the one that purchased it in 1950-something.
Okay.
Wow.
So
Was
we're,
he a Smith?
No, they bought it from the Smiths. And,
Okay.
I want to say 1952 they bought it from the Smiths, and then him and my papa went in together and bought it from him. And so now he's got it. And my grandmother's at home; she had knee surgery. So we're we all live beside each other too, so you can't really call it
Oh,
a warm
that's
sick.
cool.
So.
That's
Do
cool.
you have a lot of family employees, or do you have all?
Yeah, it's mostly you might see a handful here that's not related. My uncle and my dad are upstairs working. My aunt's upstairs working. So it's we got 2 or 3 family members in the kitchen, and then a couple of them are off today. So
Okay.
it's all hands on deck in busy season.
So if you like this video so far, please like and subscribe. Hit the button below, or here or here. I'm not sure where she's gonna put it, but it's gonna be somewhere. Hit that button. Subscribe to the channel and hit the notification button so you can be told ding ding when there's another video coming out. So stay tuned, we got more stuff coming back for you.
Potatoes, because we peel our own potatoes. Our corn, I've searched for years on getting the right kind of corn. And this comes from Amish country. It's a white, corn.
Oh yeah,
It's
sweet corn. Yeah.
Sweet corn, yeah. And it's real good. And our collards come in fresh. There's a company in Atlanta that has got them year round now, and they come in fresh. They're already washed and ready to cook, and comes in like 2-pound bags.
Right.
So where we used to have to, bring them from the field, wash them 6 or 8 times, and look for bugs on them and stuff. They come in already washed, and they've already got them chopped. We used to have to take them and take the stem out of them. They don't take stems out no more. My mom would have a fit if she saw stems in the collard greens.
Yeah,
that
my
way.
mom was the same way.
But then people love the stems.
Yeah.
They want to suck on the stem of them and say
Yeah.
good.
How long have y'all had the place?
My father took the restaurant over in 1946.
Wow.
And
Right after the war.
Right after the war, they came here. They went up to Ohio. Mr. Fry, W.B. Fry, bought the Smith House in 1942. And at that point, he didn't want to run the restaurant, so he, got my mother and father to run the restaurant. We had 2 tables upstairs, and we seated about, we're 2 tables, 20 or 30 people. We could seat at that time, and we've grown over the years since then.
Right. Do you run the resort too, or the whole thing?
Well, we took the resort over. Daddy and I bought it in 1970. I came in business as a partner with my daddy in '68.
Oh wow.
So we bought it in 1970. So I've been the owner, operator since 1970.
Are you still liking it? Do you still like waking up in the morning and having to come into work?
Yeah, well, I do, but sometimes I don't.
Right.
But, it's a job.
Right.
So when people ask me, well, how long have you been here? I said, too long, too damn long.
Right.
So I've been here 77 years.
Right.
And so I've been running the place for about 55 years. And this is, hey buddy.
That's the 5th generation?
That is the 5th generation. So
That's
we got
awesome.
Second, his mother's 3rd. Hey buddy. Hey, what you doing here?
So I have a burning question.
Yes.
Did you find any gold?
We did.
Did you really?
Yes, we did.
Wow.
We took like a strawberry bucket, 30-pound bucket. We took and we got one of the miners from the Consolidated to come down and dig in it. And so he went and took some of the rocks out of it, ore, and took it over to Consolidated. They crushed it up, and they said when you figured it by ton, they got more out of that one than they're getting out of Africa right now.
No kidding.
He had more gold per ton, but it was just a small amount he took out.
Right.
It's not a great big vein there, but it's still, you can look down and you can still see it.
But the way gold prices are, why is this restaurant still here and that's not a mine?
Well, when you go in there and look at it, it's 30 feet deep. I don't know what it was built, what it done doing it. It could have been a well.
Right. That's what it looked like to me, was a well.
When you're going down.
Yeah.
But have you ever seen a well that was 4 feet wide?
No.
I never seen one that wide. It's got little side pockets in it where you can take boards or timbers and from side to side.
Right, for a working platform?
For working platforms.
Wow.
As you went down deeper and deeper. And you go down to 30 feet, and then you hit water. Mm-hmm. And so we're getting down below the water table.
Yeah.
We've been pumping it out.
Right.
The water out, got a little sump pump, pumps it out.
Wow.
But they took it and crushed it up and come up with more gold in it. But the vein just about, they dug back as far as, if you dig out more, it's 30 feet in solid clay. Mm-hmm. It's not rock. Mm-hmm. And a big truck could go by or something over time.
Right.
It could cave in at
right.
any time.
Yeah.
And so you think about something that deep and the danger in it, which we went in and being adventurous, we didn't know what it was. We just excavated it out. We dug it. It was, when we opened it up, it was about 16, 18 feet deep. We started excavating the dirt out of it. It just filled in with dirt and trash. So it took us about 2 or 3 weeks to get it all dug out. We got all kind of artifacts in there we took out of it.
Yeah.
We found a light bulb that came popping up in the water.
Yeah, he was telling us about it. It still works?
And it still works. So it's in display in there. We found a lot of liquor bottles. Mm-hmm. There was one there from Johnny Walker and Son.
Oh, wow.
And then, so that was before, I think when it was Johnny Walker and Son, it was like pre, 1900s. So
Yeah.
it goes way over back.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
All right.
We've been here all the years. You got to see the whole family.
So the staff is super attentive and very friendly, and it's just like the owner and the owner's grandson that we interviewed a second ago. It says pretty much all family, everybody's related. It's pretty cool. So I recommend it. The food's been really good. I think Donna gave a great tip about not over ordering food so quick. You know, do your first sitting and then wait till everybody's done and then do a second, order if that's what you want. That way the food remains warm. And definitely try the lemonade.
Something cool about this restaurant is we're getting a to-go box for what we didn't eat, so I don't have to cook tomorrow night.
So now we're waiting on our strawberry shortcake with coffees.
Yay!
Shortcakes, creamer should be right behind me.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much. You did a good job. Thank you.
Thank you.
So we get dessert too. But Danny said he's not going to eat his because it has strawberries on it. I don't understand.
I don't like strawberries. When I was a kid, I had to pick them, and I don't like them since.
You can put your strawberries on mine.
Well, I'll do that.
Okay. I thought the meal was really good. I really like the fact that we're able to take some leftovers instead of just throwing out the food like I think they do at the Dillard House. We had strawberry shortcake for dessert, so the fact that it included the drinks and dessert makes the price more worth it. And if I was in the area, I'd come back.
Perfect. And as you can tell, we put a hurting on lunch. So
Yes, we did.
We're gonna have a light dinner tonight, I think. And if you like this video, you really need to check out the Dillard House that we did up in Dillard, Georgia. And we're gonna link here maybe, or here on your phone. TV, it doesn't really show up, but on your phone, it might be down here. But check out that video also.
Thanks for watching the Smith House Part 1, and remember to come back next week for Part 2, The History and a Tour. I think you'll enjoy it.